ぜなら私は直文様の盾ですから。
I love anime and I love Shield Hero, but here's the thing is I didn't shy away, from saying that this dragon little mini arc that we were in isn't my favorite. And, part of it has to do with just the whole galleon thing and the dragon stuff and the way that we got here essentially, and the baby dragon and the egg. Like, I just wasn't really a big fan of this specific little baby arc that we were in. But I will tell you, I'm the first to admit when I'm wrong. Is like the reason I started the review was saying I love anime, I love Shield Hero, is it only takes one episode to change that narrative, right? And kind of bring it all home. And I will tell you, like, episode 9, 10 out of 10. Incredible episode. Like, not only did it really bring everything to a close, right? And it did it so beautifully and so well crafted. Not only did it bring everything to a close, it brought Ren and Windia's kind of like quarrel to a close. We got Windia's dad's kind of soul being transferred into Galleon and him kind of taking over Galleon's body. So he's no longer a questionable entity. And now dad gets to watch over daughter as she, begins to grow up. You have telepathy between the Shield Hero and between Galleon, right? So now you have this really strong, not what do you call it? Like really strong, I guess not friend, but like confidant, really strong, party member, who's a freaking dragon, and then you gain Windia's respect and everything else because of what she went through. And you got more cohesion between the group, between Ren and between Atla and between all the different members of the group here. You got a lot of cohesion with them kind of really fighting and overcoming this monumental, monolithic thing that could cause death to them. So awesome stuff. We had a really emotional moment, when we saw how Windia was kind of given to a dragon, right? I was always like, what is she, part dragon? What's the whole deal there? And it looks like dad had died and gave his daughter to a dragon, and the dragon took on that ownership of Windia and was able to raise her into the awesome little girl that she became now. And then, really emotional moment when, she was going through all those different emotions. Like, it definitely kind of like you felt it in the heart, getting teary-eyed of like, I came here to say bye to my dad, and like really strong emotional writing and really just fantastic writing here. Then they brought it to a close and they defeated the dragon, in awesome fashion. And this episode, I think, Atla was already there, but she catapulted to, if you don't consider her at least in the running for best girl, like, not only did she have an amazing Sakuga, really action-packed scene this episode with like and writing, and like I'm Shield Hero Shield, what I mean? Like, just fantastic stuff. Like, just you can't, like, it's just so, it was so well done and like so well animated. Like, it was like probably the best well animated action scene of the season, in my personal opinion. I think this was better than the whale fight that Naofumi had at the beginning of this season. Like, this was a fantastic, just awesome looking scene, and Atla killed it and crushed it. And like I said, if she didn't catapult for you at least in the running for best girl of the season, like, I don't, maybe it's just me, but like, yeah, like she's like, she's up there, right? You know what I mean? So like, just awesome scene. I really like just enjoyed it and really just ate it up and loved it. It's like fantastic. And then again, like I said, the cohesion of the group, and then, kind of how we ended the episode with, kind of like people resetting themselves, like Ren resetting himself, and Windia resetting herself, and now we're on to this next thing that's gonna come. We're finally moving the story back to, you know, going after the Phoenix and stuff here. So I feel like now it's like, okay, we've overcome this big thing. Philo's down a whole lot of levels, but they did gain a really strong ally in Galleon here, in Windia's dad. They gained a strong, you know, ally in Windia herself. They gained an understanding, a little bit better understanding of Atla and her powers and this huge powerhouse that she's gonna be, you know, to the group. So like, of course, this was a side thing to moving towards the Phoenix, but definitely needed to kind of like build that cohesion and kind of build the group up to overcome something that was, you know, death on the horizon kind of thing. So, anyways, this episode of Shield Hero just crushed it, and I enjoyed, honestly, no bullshit, I enjoyed every freaking second, all 20 minutes or whatever it was, the runtime of this episode. It was awesome from beginning to end, even from the planning stuff and seeing them do like the water barrier and like all just fantastic stuff. So anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below. Maybe you don't feel like I did. If that's the case, please let me know in the comments down below. Let's chat about that. I want to see your guys' thoughts. If you did feel like I did, you know, let me know in the comments. Or if you were like, yo, I already knew this was going to be fire, let me know that too. All right, my friends, I'm going to see you guys next week for episode 10 of Shield Hero. All right, we're getting to the final wire, and happy December 1st. Peace out.